Now, I'm curious if about a week ago I saw a post from a researcher, just a random cryptography researcher on Twitter, and they mentioned how there's the potential to extract the root key from Intel SGX, potentially compromising the safety of Ts. I'm curious if anybody from Phala has seen this and kind of what that means for T processors utilizing Intel SGX.
Recently, Intel just released a official announcement about that vulnerability. Let me put it in short. For TLDR is first the attack itself doesn't give any doesn't expose any new vulnerability to the end user, and the attack itself doesn't create any direct risk. So basically, it is some kind of valid attack, but it doesn't give you. It doesn't just give you all the things you need to attack a TE. It's just a small step in maybe a very, very comprehensive attack. So this is the first point. The second point is the attack is only made to some very legacy CPU model, which already have the patches to fix related problem maybe more than 1 year ago. So it's more like a theoretical, it's more like a showcase to some theoretical risk of the CPU instead of the attack to a real live product. Those are the summary from the Intel announcement. From our interpretation is that when building the CPU TE, you are doing is first you design the CPU. It's like writing the code, and then you implement the CPU by manufacturing the CPU from the factories. But if we take one step back, then you will realize almost when we're building anything, including the software, it's also following the same step. First, you design the architecture, then you write the code, and you implement the code and deploy it on production and serve for users to use. And this is a very complex process. You're going to make mistake at maybe any of that step. This is very typical for even like purely software solution like Ethereum or like zero knowledge project, because when the project getting more and more complex, then as human we are going to make some mistake when building those stuff. Although the theory itself is solid enough, but the implementation may have some bug. And when there's a bug happens, then we're going to fix it and release the update. This is already true for Ethereum. We have the hard fork upgrade, and true for ZK prover, because I see the ZK projects also updated their smart contract. And this is also true for hardware. Hardware is not like something we cannot upgrade. There are some configurations. There are firmwares running in the hardware, and Intel specifically designed a way to upgrade the firmware to mitigate some bugs happened in the past. So the same mindset is we just apply the bug and fix it, then we're good to go for the future. So yeah, I simple conclusion is it exposed some risk, but it's of course manageable, and I don't think the industry should take it as like something we cannot fix and just stop our progress. I think this is just a small problem and we can solve it and move on.